Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So today's reading is a collective message from the universe. If you've been guided here, trust that there may be something in these cards that you're meant to hear today. As always, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Collective readings won't connect with everyone in exactly the same way, but if a message speaks to you, then please trust your intuition. Let's see what the universe wants you to know today. Also, if you don't mind, please hit that subscribe button, as this will really help my channel to grow and make me continue wanting to create these readings for you guys. I really would appreciate all the support. Thank you very much. So let's get into it. The first card I'm seeing is the Ten of Pentacles. Now, I'm hearing with the Ten of Pentacles that you're building something a lot bigger than what you probably realise. Many of you may feel frustrated because you're measuring your progress by what has already happened quite recently. You're looking at the past few weeks or months and wondering why things aren't moving faster. But this card asks you to zoom out and try and look at the bigger picture here. The Ten of Pentacles isn't always about quick wins. It's about lasting success. It's about stability and creating foundations that can stand the test of time. Some of you have been doing deep healing work. I can feel that. Others are rebuilding their lives after disappointment, or maybe periods of uncertainty. But the universe wants you to know that none of those efforts have been wasted. Even if the results aren't visible to you yet, you are creating something solid beneath the surface. The card is also reminding you that abundance isn't only financial. It can be found in healthy relationships, emotional security, peace of mind, and a stronger sense of belonging. The message here is pretty simple. Keep going because you're a lot closer to stability than what you might think. Next we have the Three of Cups. This is a beautiful card. I feel like a lot of you are on a healing journey, and this is a reminder that it doesn't need to be a lonely journey. Some of you have been carrying far too much on your shoulders and forgotten the importance of connection, celebration, and joy. So the universe here is encouraging you to allow people in. You probably have a lot of supportive friendships around you that are being overlooked. There may be opportunities to reconnect with people who genuinely care about you. So the Three of Cups often arrives whenever we're being reminded to celebrate progress instead of waiting until everything is perfect. You don't need to earn happiness either. You don't need to complete every goal before allowing yourself a moment of peace. For some of you watching, I feel like this card is indicating positive news. It's also a card of social gatherings, reunions, or simply finding your soul tribe after being isolated for a while. The universe wants you to know that you're not meant to walk this path alone. There are people who want to genuinely support you, encourage you, and celebrate your successes with you. If you notice on the card, they are celebrating. They're celebrating because of a harvest. But there's no point in having a harvest if you've got nobody to celebrate it with. So it's time to start letting people back in. And next we have the Six of Swords. Now, as you can see on this card, she is in a boat. She's literally leaving behind anything that no longer serves her. She's not taking anything with her. She is literally leaving with just the clothes on her back. So basically what this card is saying is you're moving away from something. Doesn't necessarily mean physically moving, although some people that might be true. It usually means that you're leaving behind an old chapter, either emotionally, mentally, or maybe even spiritually. The energy here feels like a transition rather than an ending. So you may not have fully arrived at your destination yet, but you're no longer where you once were. Sometimes healing feels frustrating because we're focused on what is still hurting, but the Six of Swords asks you to acknowledge how far you've already travelled. The difficult season is not your permanent home. The stress, confusion, or emotional heaviness that you've been carrying is beginning to slowly lift. So I believe the universe is asking you not to turn around and run back to what feels familiar just because it's more comfortable. Keep moving forward even if progression feels slow. Every step you are taking brings you closer to calmer waters. That's basically what this card is saying. Now let's see what the oracle cards want to add to this reading. I really love pulling out the main cards and then clarifying basically with the oracle cards. So this first set is the Angels and Ancestors deck. So yeah, we have the Turkey Spirit and Vulture Spirit. So the Turkey Spirit, it says, give with gratitude and grace. This brings a beautiful reminder about abundance. Many people think that abundance comes from receiving more or it's about money, but abundance often begins with appreciation for what we already have. So take a moment to acknowledge how far you've already come. Take a moment to recognize the strengths you've shown through difficult seasons. The card isn't asking you to overgive or sacrifice yourself for others. Instead, it asks you to be generous, but from a place that feels comfortable for you. When we appreciate what we already have, we create space for even more blessings to flow into our lives. So the universe wants you to know that gratitude is not pretending everything is perfect. It's recognizing the gifts that exist alongside the challenges. And there's more blessings in your life than you may currently realize. So next we have the Vulture Spirit, and it says on here, nothing is wasted. I believe this is like the heart of the reading, so if you've been questioning why certain things have happened, this card kind of arrives with a powerful answer to tell you that nothing is wasted. Not the heartbreak, not the mistakes, not even the delays or lessons that you've had to learn. Maybe not even the years that have felt like you're moving nowhere. Vulture Spirit reminds us that life has a remarkable way of recycling every experience into wisdom, strength, and growth. You may look back one day and realize that the very thing you thought was breaking you was actually preparing you. The card asks you to release regret. You don't need to keep punishing yourself for choices that you've made with the knowledge that you had at the time. You've done everything you could at that time. Everything you've experienced has helped you shape you into the person that you are today. So that should be celebrated. The universe wants you to know that your journey has meaning even when you can't see the full picture. So I'm going to pick another oracle card, but this time from the Angels and Ancestors deck. Actually, I think I said that earlier. The other deck is called the Spirit Animal deck, so I apologize. This one's the Angel and Ancestors deck. So the last card in this reading is the Traveler. So this talks about moving in a new direction. The card feels incredibly connected to that Six of Swords. So the universe is asking you to stop waiting for permission. Some of you already know what needs to change. Maybe you've been receiving signs, nudges, or ideas and intuitive feelings, but you've been hesitant because the next step feels uncertain. The Traveler appears whenever a new path is opening. Doesn't always mean getting on a plane or moving house, or sometimes it is just a new mindset. Sometimes it's a new relationship, or it can finally be choosing yourself after years of putting everyone else first. The card asks you to trust that the road ahead even if you can't see all the twists and turns. Because the real truth is that growth rarely happens inside familiar territory. There's something new calling your attention right now, and the universe is encouraging you to explore it rather than dismiss it. So the overall message of this reading is incredibly hopeful. The Ten of Pentacles shows long-term stability. Three of Cups shows support and connection. And the Six of Swords shows movement away from difficulty. The Traveller confirms that new direction is opening up, and then the Turkey Spirit reminds you to appreciate the blessings that you already have present in your life. Vulture Spirit reassures you that every experience has served a purpose. So if you've been feeling stuck, this reading says you're not stuck at all. You're in a transition. You're leaving one chapter behind and moving towards another. The universe wants you to trust the journey, embrace the opportunities for growth, and remember that even the parts of your story that felt painful have contributed to who you are today. The message is clear. Keep moving forward, appreciate how far you've come, and trust where you're going. Nothing has been wasted. So guys, that is it for today. As always, if this reading resonated with you, please let me know in the comments. I love reading all the comments. And if you don't mind, hit that subscribe button. That will really help my channel grow. But for now, guys, that is it. And I will see you in the next reading. Lots of love and light.